Warning: the following video is extremely disturbing. You've been warned.
In 2021, I booked for me and my mom to have 2 separate readings with Jesse King, real surname Hawkins. We had not long found out my mom had been diagnosed with neuroendocrine cancer. I was also on dialysis waiting for a kidney and pancreas transplant. We were both in a really bad place and just wanted some comfort. I received my transplant 3 weeks before my booked appointment with Mr. Hawkins. On the day I got an email saying he couldn't attend and was given a new date. I wrote back saying that unfortunately at this time, I was back and forward to transplant clinic twice a week, taking up multiple hours of the day, so I couldn't do that date. I then got a reply saying he would take that as my cancellation. I said, "That's fine. Would he like my details to refund?" He said no to a refund due to me canceling. I was then ignored. I went into a live politely and asked about the refund and was instantly blocked. My mom's appointment was a few days after. I asked her to record the appointment, to which she did. I have this video, and I have only ever shown one person who I will explain after. My mom had neuroendocrine cancer. This type was incurable, but she could live a long life with treatment, as it can be controlled. My mom at the time of her reading was having chemotherapy to try and stop her multiple tumors from getting any bigger. During this reading, my mom was told that the chemo will work and you will be fine and cancer-free very soon, and to just ride it out. 1 month after this appointment, my mom was told the news that there was nothing else they could do to control her cancer, and she was put on to end-of-life care. During this time, I had become admin on the Jesse King Hawkins Facebook page, which had over 600 people at one point who had all been scammed by him. We were there to help provide support on how to get refunds, etc. for his no-shows at appointments. I also, around this time, was included in 2 lives on TikTok to raise awareness, one being Mr. Designation and another being Adam Oakley from GTI. Adam's live showed a lot of factual evidence and had people telling their stories. That night, Jesse Kind had people going over to his lives and making comments. I was not one of these people as I kept far away. But a lot of comments were bailed on what he said to my mom, a lady literally passing away of cancer, and how he gave her false hope. A few months later, I got asked by my local police to do a voluntary interview. I went and I was told that Jesse King and his partner Jody Payne had put in a complaint for malicious comms, stalking, and harassment. I told the police my story and showed this one officer the video of my mom's reading. The man nearly cried and said it was awful. I was told I had followed Jesse and Jody to a hair appointment, but I proved that this day I was in fact at the hospital for an appointment at the time that was given, and my records backed me up. I said I had done lives, but I had only used facts. I allowed the police to take my phone as I knew I had not done what I was being accused of. Later that month got my phone back, and Willeterus told Jesse and Jody had both falsified their evidence. The emails I had sent to Jesse re a refund were also part of Jody's evidence, etc., and nothing he had said was true other than the fact I was indeed raising awareness, and there was no charges. Also, due to my mother's video and my honesty in the interview, the police could see how genuine and broken I was due to this man. I know at this time I was not the only person to be arrested, but nobody came away with any charges again, due to no factual evidence. This man claims to have a PhD in parapsychology, which you cannot attain in the UK, and takes years and years to gain a PhD. By doing this, he is also stating he is a doctor. Having a PhD means you are a doctor. He is a nasty narcissist that uses vulnerable people to gain. He is not rich. His partner Jody is. This man has nothing. He isn't allowed to see most of his kids. The stories from his ex-partners are horrifying to the point he had 3 non-molestation orders and continued to breach 1. He has also done prison time. I cannot share some stories, including what this man has done to his partner's children, as the lady is far too scared to even share her story.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.